Indian River County, protecting the Indian River Lagoon. The Indian River Lagoon, an impaired estuary. Many pollutants contribute to the degradation of the most biodiverse estuary in all of North America. Most of these pollutants are from a non-point source polluter, such as agricultural runoff, chemicals deposited on the road, pet waste, fertilizer, and litter. These pollutants are washed into the 156-mile IRL along Florida's east coast by stormwater. When it rains, the runoff collects pollution and flows through canals and storm drains to the lagoon. Pollutants removed by IRC. Indian River County has many ongoing projects that remove pollutants from stormwater before they can reach the Indian River Lagoon. These projects and facilities are removing nutrients, such as nitrogen and phosphorus that cause algal blooms, and also trash and debris found in the canals. Total nitrogen removed annually from all listed projects does not include prevented nutrients from educational efforts, 29,200 pounds of nitrogen. Total phosphorus removed annually from all listed projects does not include prevented nutrients from educational efforts, 5,700 pounds of phosphorus. 874,000 pounds of trash, plants, and other debris are also removed. Indian River County has constructed many projects to protect the IRL: Egret Marsh Stormwater Park and Wildlife Sanctuary, Osprey Marsh Algal Turf Scrubber, operated by IRC Utilities, Osprey Acres Flowway and Nature Preserve, which is under construction, PC Sandhill Main Screening System, the County Fertilizer and Landscape Management Ordinance, and Stormwater Education. Egret Marsh Stormwater Park and Wildlife Sanctuary. Egret Marsh utilizes algae to remove nutrients from about 10 million gallons of canal stormwater every day. The algae is harvested and not released to the lagoon. The filtered stormwater returns to the canals and flows through the main relief canal, eventually emptying into the lagoon. Construction of this facility costs $7.6 million. The pollution it removes on average per year: 13,200 pounds of nitrogen and 3,000 pounds of phosphorus. Osprey Marsh Algal Turf Scrubber. Osprey Marsh utilizes algae like Egret Marsh to remove nutrients from stormwater from the South Relief Canal and also filters reverse osmosis reject water from the RO plant. Filtered water currently returns to the canal to empty into the lagoon. When Osprey Acres is completed, water will then redirect there. Construction of this facility costs $6.2 million. The pollution it removes on average per year: 11,200 pounds of nitrogen and 1,900 pounds of phosphorus. Osprey Acres Flowway and Nature Preserve. Osprey Acres is under construction. When completed in winter 2018, it will continue to filter water from Osprey Marsh along with more unfiltered water from the South Relief Canal. Filtering will occur through a system of treatment cells utilizing aquatic plants to remove nutrients and continues to a serpentine flowway for final polishing, eventually being released farther down the canal, headed for the lagoon. Construction for this facility cost $7.4 million. Estimated yearly pollution removals: 3,000 pounds of nitrogen and 300 pounds of phosphorus. PC Sandhill Main Screening System. PC Main removes freshwater plants and trash from the main relief canal before the canal empties into the lagoon. 10 screens are used to remove all floating and submerged pollutants to the size of a paperclip and is run on only about 15 horsepower. This facility costs $5.5 million to construct. Pollution removed on average per year: 1,800 pounds of nitrogen, 500 pounds of phosphorus, and 874,000 pounds of trash, plants, and other debris. County Fertilizer and Landscape Management Ordinance. In 2013, county commissioners passed the Fertilizer and Landscape Ordinance that restricts the use of fertilizer and helps prevent excess nutrients, nitrogen and phosphorus, from entering the lagoon. The ordinance states that no fertilizer containing phosphorus is to be used, no fertilizer containing nitrogen can be applied during the rainy summer season, and includes other best management landscape practices such as blowing grass clippings back on your yard. Stormwater Education. Alexis Peralta is the county's stormwater educator and fertilizer enforcement officer. Along with teaching county residents and landscapers about the Fertilizer Ordinance, her job is to educate citizens on how stormwater runoff becomes polluted and flows into the Indian River Lagoon. Stormwater pollution includes fertilizer, pet waste, which is nutrient and bacteria pollution, chemicals from your home and vehicles, erosion and construction pollution, which is sediment, agricultural runoff, cigarette butts, litter, and more. Indian River County east of I-95 is all within the IRL watershed, which means the rain all flows to the lagoon. Educating residents how pollution in their yard finds its way to the lagoon is how Alexis plans to protect it. Through awareness and creating a sense of responsibility in each person, pollution can be prevented. Pollution prevention and what you can do to help. Removing pollution from the environment is an expensive task and sometimes will not be 100% effective. Better than trying to remove pollution from the stormwater before it reaches the lagoon, we ask that everyone take responsibility for the lagoon and help prevent pollution before it starts. Remember to pick up after your pets. Keep maintenance on your vehicle to prevent chemical leaks and spills. Follow the Fertilizer Ordinance and reduce the amount of nutrients leaving your yard. Pick up litter when you can and don't throw cigarette butts on the ground. Thank you to everyone who cares for our lagoon. Only together can we make a difference and restore this beautiful estuary.